Good day, my name is Ann Cristela Gundi, and today I am presenting a comprehensive logistics and supply chain analysis of Don Macchiatos. I will dissect how this brand manages a complex, heavy physical supply chain while maintaining its famous promise of high quality at a low price point. Don Macchiatos is a rapidly expanding coffee franchise in the Philippines. Unlike digital-first companies, it deals with a heavy physical supply chain that requires the constant moving of raw materials including coffee beans, milk, sugar, and syrups, as well as bulky packaging and kiosk exterior materials. The challenge is moving these supplies from central hubs to hundreds of scattered small stalls or kiosks. The brand's identity is built on being Cebu's first 39 peso coffee. Operating at such a low price point necessitates a high velocity inventory model. This is what we call a fast sales environment because the coffee is so affordable. The ingredients sell out so quickly that the risk of expiration is naturally minimized. The product moves along before it can get old. Sourcing is the foundation of the 39 peso model. So the brand relies on strategic partnerships with affordable suppliers to ensure quality isn't sacrificed for its price. They source their primary coffee beans from local Philippine coffee hubs, specifically in Sagada and Bukidnon. So all these materials are funneled through the central Don Macchiato supply hub before distribution. To manage national distribution efficiently, the brand utilizes regional commissaries or warehouses in major metropolitan areas like Manila, Davao, and Cagayan de Oro. So this hub and spoke model prevents the high cost of shipping everything directly from Cebu. So interestingly, the headquarters allows an exception for bulky low-value items. So stalls can source ice, purified water, and sometimes UHT milk from approved local distributors to further save on logistics costs. The Manila Hub is responsible for delivering the core of the business. So these are coffee beans, tea leaves, special syrups, and branded packaging like the cups and lids. So furthermore, the HQ handles the delivery and setup of approved machinery, such as coffee presses and refrigerators. So this ensures that whether the branch is a small stall or a full-service cafe, the equipment meets the brand's technical standards. Operational continuity is maintained through a weekly delivery cycle. So while ingredients arrive weekly to ensure freshness, equipment like refrigerators are a one-time arrival. However, the Manila Hub provides more than just supplies. They also offer critical technical support if a machine breaks down, ensuring that a mechanical failure doesn't halt sales for more than a day. For Manila-based cafes, the goal is a 24-hour restock with zero late deliveries. The hub plans delivery routes dynamically based on which stores are selling the fastest. A unique logistical feature here is the use of safety stock. So this is neighboring branches act as a emergency supply points, allowing one stall to borrow from another if a sudden surge occurs. So quality control involves rigorous inspection both before and after delivery. So staff are required to conduct daily expiration checks as part of their inventory report. However, the 39 peso price point acts as its own quality guard because the sales volume is so high, the inventory turnover is rapid enough that items rarely have the chance to expire on the shelf. Okay, so the brand has implemented a digital backbone. They use a tablet-based point of sale or POS system, so every transaction automatically deducts stock in real time, reducing human error. However, there is a disconnect, so some stalls still use manual tallying, creating a gap in the data that the Manila Hub uses to monitor sales across branches. Currently, the hub-to-branch connectivity relies on a manual communication link. So the staff must perform daily manual reports to a manager who then relays the information to the hub through phone calls. So this creates a human-led reporting lag that can delay the restocking process. So especially if a manager is unavailable or a report is miscommunicated. The flaws in this manual system are mostly visible during the summer when demand spikes by 20 to 30%. So an operational audit of a Manila franchise here in Intramuros found that a lack of receipts led to fake orders and mismanagement, causing a 5 to 8% loss in daily revenue. Furthermore, stalls using a manual notebook recorded a 15% discrepancy between the actual cups used and the sales noted during rush hours. So let's take a look at the financial damage. So on a normal day, a manual stall loses about 3,400 due to these inefficiencies. During the summer surge, that daily loss jumps to 3,500. Specifically, fake orders cost over 1 to a day in peak season, while inventory discrepancies account for 2,340 in lost materials. This is capital that could be reinvested into the supply chain. To solve this, I propose two strategic pillars. So first is a universal POS mandate. So we must transition all the manual stalls to the tablet-based POS to eliminate the 8% revenue leakage from fake orders. And second, an automated hub connectivity. So we must replace all manual calls with an automated reorder point system. So this would eliminate the 4 to 6 hours reporting lag, allowing the hub to see stock levels and start the restock cycle instantly. So in conclusion, Don Maciatas has the physical infrastructure to succeed, but it needs to modernize its information flow. So by bridging the gap between the manual kiosks and the digital hub, the brand can recover cost revenue, ensure 100% inventory accuracy, and maintain its promise of the 39 peso coffee for years to come. That is all. Thank you.